what I'm talking about here right now is who we are, what we are composed of. We went through what comprises the physical body: tissues and organs, cells, molecules, atoms, subatomic particles, which is ultimately energy. Within the nucleus of the cell, there are chromosomes, okay, that contains genes, which are segments of DNA within the nucleus of the cell. DNA is information. We said we get our DNA, this information that comprises us. Because every cell in your body, except for the sex cells, contains 2 complete human genomes, one from your mother and one from your father. So, I have a mother and a father, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. We all have 4 grandparents. Then we have bam, 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 bam. We have 8 great-grandparents. And you keep going, 16. Great. It doubles every generation. So my point is, we have information coming from all of these ancestors that doubles and doubles and doubles if you keep going back. But the point that I want to make right now is that if you keep going back, I'm talking about, that's right, to primordial physical creation. Where you going to go back to? Where you going to go back to? Who were Adam and Eve?
And the mothers and fathers of the human family, Asiatics and Muslims.
You're going to go back to the Muslims, the original man, the first physical man, the Moorish.
Yeah.
So, where'd that DNA come from? Huh? Where did that information come from?
Oh my God, himself.
See, we have to answer now. Literature. We're talking about the perfumes, the odors, the true sensation, and all of love clothed in flesh. Okay? That's the original information, okay, that we received from the ancients, if you will. Okay? We're all in chapter number 1, brothers and sisters. Okay? Because remember, the plane of soul is but the ether of the spirit plane vibrating not so fast. And in the slower rhythm of this plane, the essence of light are manifest. So all of that we read in chapter number 1 was clothed in flesh. We don't demonstrate the principle of evolution. It's not a scientific fact. Okay? That I'm talking about, they said that we evolved from lower creations.
Oh, no, that's not good.
Okay? That's not us. The prophet lets us know exactly how we came into existence. What did the prophet say in our holy literature? Okay? We what? We appeared. We appeared. So just like E equals MC squared, and you can actually calculate the amount of energy brought about by way of burning firewood. Okay? But also, the reverse is true as well. We're talking about a manifestation or a vibration coming into manifest at the speed of light. Doesn't our Quran talk about Jesus appeared, fully materialized? How did he do that? Because of the science. It's real. So let's read it, because I want you to see it. I want you to bear witness to it inside of the sacred literature. It's there. Literature actually talks about at the speed of light. And we're talking about 186,000 miles per second. Now put a square on that. Islam?
That's what I'm saying. That's when he's saying faster than that.
Yes, it is. Thought.
Thought.
Yes.
And there's nothing faster than that.
Yes. Thought. Thought is I don't want to say immediate. Okay? Because there is what is known as the EPR paradox. Okay? Which Albert Einstein, he would prove things in a laboratory but had no understanding or comprehension of it. So there's a theory known as a theory of entanglement, and because he didn't understand it, he called it spooky action at a distance. Which means that when two particles become entangled, you can put them on the opposite sides of the universe. But you do one thing to one of them, it immediately affects the other. Because space gives the illusion that we're not connected. Every living thing is connected.
So space make it like you.
All things are one. Listen, by the sweet breath of Allah, all life is bound in one. This is a scientific fact. This is not spooky as all y'all to that religion. And it's sad that a lot of our young brothers, especially, but some sisters think religion is spookism. Oh no, we ain't religious, we ain't into that. No. We unite religion with science. And if you understand the etymology of religion, oh yeah, you be running to some Islamism.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because Islamism, your religion, it binds you or reconnects you with your divine nature. Islam, my sister.
You know what? I get a little carried away because this is deep, and I love this.
Yes.
When you do one thing to the other,
Yes.
it affects the other. That's just like mathematics.
Yes, it is.
It's just like algebra. What you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. Now, when you talking about, now I was just thinking about some stuff at home, but
Yes.
I'm not gonna get into it. We may not understand it.
Right.
But anyway, we are one, right?
Yes.
In space, like this. I look at it like this. This is space. You think,
Yes.
oh, that person I ain't got nothing to do with him, and I ain't got nothing to do. It's just me.
Right.
We are one.
We are
So that's
one.
why we think. Well, we look at this brother. I ain't part of him.
Right.
And look at this brother, but we are still what we do to one brother. We doing to ourselves.
Sister, I'm glad you said that.
Because that's what
Glad
my thoughts is opening up. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is.
Praise Allah.
That's Allah.
It's a divine atmosphere. I'm glad you said that. Because we
What does he? What am I?
are our ancestors.
Wow. Yes, sir.
We're one. And this proves it. We have the ayat inside of the Moorish Holy Quran. We have the divine instruction. Anybody have it? Page 31, right?
Yeah.
You got it, Mo? Could you read it, please, my brother? You started page 31, instruction 27.
All right. The problem of the age has been solved. A son of man has risen from the dead, has shown that human flesh can be transformed into flesh divine.
Go ahead.
Before the eyes of men, this flesh in which I came to you was changed with speed of light from human flesh. And so I am the message that I bring.
Come on, man. 29.
To you I come, the first of all the race, to be transmuted to the image of Allah.
Yes, my brother. That is a demonstration of E equals MC squared. Okay? Islam.
Islam, I rise to give all praise to Allah. Honors to the last prophet in these days, Prophet.
Yes.
Praise Allah.
Praise Allah.
These are ancient lessons.
Yes, they are.
Now, a lot of us will be misconceived and we think it's Einstein's theory.
No, it doesn't belong to him.
This existed way before,
Way before.
Einstein.
Way before.
And Tesla and,
Yes.
this go back to ancient.
Yes.
These are the lessons of our forefathers.
They are.
And look, just like how you can see that in the Quran, for ages.
Yes.
Ages, and we know what age is, 2,600 years, something like that.
Islam.
And for the first time, this has been delivered in the hands of the Muslims
Wow.
of America.
Wow.
That's science.
Yes, yes, it is.
Chemistry.
Yes, it is. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Islam, Moors. Islam. King Curry back.
I was going to relate that to the chapter 2. Education of Mary and Elizabeth and Zoe and Egypt. I was going to ask about that light.
Come on, my
I
brother.
mean, about the speed of light.
Yes.
I was going to say, is that safe to say that, we started 26, and when the world is ready to receive, lo, Allah will send a messenger to open up the book of every copy, but book and copy from the secret page. All the messages of purity and love, right? And you flip
Yes.
over and says, then every man of earth will read the words of his life and his life in his own language and his native land. And man will see the light, right?
Right.
Walk in the light, right? And then man will be the light.
Islam.
So, and then and man will be, again be one with Allah. So is that process right there? Got you.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. Praise Allah.
So he
And
didn't see the light. He walked in the light. And
Right.
then he became the light.
right. And the light, as we know light today, is a metaphor
Got you.
for the divine light, which
Right,
is true.
Right, true, right.
Okay? Islam?
Yes.
Okay, so all of this going way back, those Asiatics and Muslims coming down to this very day. We have a lot of mixtures. Because there came a point whereas we sought to gratify, to satisfy our lower self. We basically indulged into the appetites of the senses.
Right.
This is how information is coming in. It's coming in by way of the senses. Alright? Things we smelled, the things we saw, the things we tasted. Remember, that's when the carnal evolution had its rise, when man struck down and ate the beast. This is him indulging in this appetite of taste. We no longer do we want the atmosphere, okay? I smell something cooking, okay?
Right.
And it smelled good. So I'm going to eat it, okay? Everything is not meant to be eaten,
Right.
right? Everything is not to be consumed. We eat things, it looks good, it smells good, but it's poison.
Right.
Alright? So, all of these generations coming down to the person that we are today. Islam, my sister.
Islam. I just want to take a reading on page 18,
Mm-hmm.
starting on verse 27.
Yes.
And it said, and in their native plains, all creatures are supplied with nourishment from the ethers of their plain.
Right?
And so it was with every living thing until their will became a sluggish will. And then the ether of the protoplasm, the earth, the plant, the beast, the man began to vibrate very slow. Then it said 29, the ethers became more dense, and all of the creatures of these planes were clothed with coarser garb of flesh, which men can see. And thus the coarser manifest, which men call physical, appeared. And this is what is called the fall of man. But man fell not alone, for protoplasm and earth and plant and beast were all included in the fall.
Yes. Yes. Islam, my sister. That's where we at right here.
Oh, okay.
Flesh, the fall of man.
Okay.
Okay? Islam, King Kearney, baby.
Islam, really
Islam.
What she just said,
Yes.
him walking off there, understanding that it's a science behind breathing.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not an easy science. So now I understand, because I've been demonstrating with it.
Yes.
And I'm getting to some stuff, and it's very hard to do.
Islam.
It actually is so hard that you be like, you know what, I'd rather get something to eat.
Yeah.
So this is that sluggish will
Islam.
that manifests, because once you can learn how to breathe from the atmosphere,
Yes.
trust me, y'all be like, wow.
Yes.
It drains you so much that you be like, you know what, look, man, I'd rather eat something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other day, since I've been fasting,
Yes.
over 40 days now, not to brag, but
Islam.
I tried to eat food, right? Tried to eat, I just didn't get food. But then I said, I just wanted to walk with her because she just brought something out.
Islam. Absolutely.
Significant. If you're just not going to breathe, it's a science behind breathing.
Yes.
Then once you get the science, it's hard. But with that,
What that comes with is a particular level of spirituality and absolute awareness of the oneness of life. you literally have to be in a state of fruition of all life being bound in one. Because the atmosphere is composed of atoms. Okay? It's composed of subatomic particles. The same particles that we're composed of. Everything that's in the universe. You know, your body is literally stardust.
Wow, that's your fact.
You're made of the sun, the stars. That comprises your body.